Husband knows and waifus. What's going on? My name is HERMSAUR and welcome to another reaction review of My Villain Academia. We have 2 more episodes until the season finale of My Hero Academia or My Villain Academia at this point. People still had some issues with the last episodes, which personally, as a manga reader, I thought it was fine. I feel like people are just expecting a lot, but of course, you know, people are going to expect a lot from Bones, so it is what it is. We're gonna see more of the fight between Shigaraki and Redestra, but before we hop into it, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. We're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers. About 70% of you guys watching this video right now are not subscribed, and it would really mean a lot to help me get to my goal. Anyways, guys, let's hop into this reaction review of My Hero Academia. This kid walking the streets covered in blood. And there's another societal issue. No one's asking him if he's okay. They obviously... There you go. Oh, shit. Okay, maybe... No, hell no, dude. If I saw a child like that, I'd be like, fuck that shit. Them kids crazy. I feel like kids are crazy like that right now. I feel like they would look at you like that. Now, it's kind of weird because it looks like he's looking for punishment. If someone reached out a hand to me, and of course, it had to be the motherfucking thumb when he had hair... So one of the more curious things that I would get from this is, like, I feel like someone else reached out to Shigaraki rather than All For One. I feel like things would definitely be different because he is saying All For One is literally implementing things or putting things in Shigaraki's mind. See? He's literally telling him just to fucking go crazy. Dude, I bet you that itch is so fucking painful, dude. That itch is definitely tied in with his quirk, so you can only imagine how fucking painful that shit is. Dude, these are just like fucking hoodlums pretending to be cool. And then they just literally get fucked. I mean, they deserved it. Hashirja thought he lost his memories. They are just locked up. Exactly what I said. So he blocked off those memories because he just hated remembering it and it always made him sick. He's uneasy, and I love how AFO is smiling as he says that. The symbol of fear that craves destruction. So he was literally making Shigaraki the way he is now. Imagine if it was a hero to help him out. Imagine if his family was more accepting of who he was, about how he feels, things would have completely changed. Dude, the imagery and the symbolism of everything that is being shown is so fucking weird. Like, the blood dripping on the cocoon. I was gonna say Metapod because of Pokemon. Shigaraki. So I kind of feel like would Shigaraki also be One For All's last name as well, right? If it's the last name, or it might have been a made-up last name. I don't know. Dude, you know what I just realized too? Dude, his fingers are fucked from this fight. Dude, his arm is fucked. His leg is fucked. Dude, he's just hanging on. That wasn't a tragedy. I really was just destroying. So all those locked up memories are coming together now. He's at a hundo. Yo, Shigaraki ain't stressed. He literally disintegrated that power. And when you're really looking at this, this is scary. This is scary to think about. Can any hero handle this? Dude, his fucking leg is fucked up too. Or his foot. Destroying something you hate with all your might is fun. Fear, that's not it. He's feeling something that Shigaraki has no fear of using his quirk. And he's just smiling. And at this point, it's also like, people were saying that he is to follow up with Destro. It's his will. Imagine if someone else came to him and cultivated his mind rather than the negative. It could have been used for something positive. But then I also feel like Hero Society is also in a weird place at the same time. Dude, he turned into a straight Gundam. That's nice. Johnny will get tonsillitis every time he warps people. Yo, what is this ice climber think he's going to do? Easy clap. Dude, he's just a fucking mecha. Oh, dude. Just imagine. Not effective. It's like plus ultra. After suffering and awakening, it's just like this guy. Redestro is just too stunned. He's too fucking stunned right now. See, once again, this is what I mean. AFO put this shit in his head. I'd be freaked out if I had all types of hands around me, especially like the hand like around the neck. That shit freaks me the fuck out. He's excited, dude. And Gigantomachio is like, holy shit! Holy shit! Fuck, dude! Shigaraki crazy! God damn. God damn, dude. He's just enjoying himself as he destroys everything around him. They did a great job. They did a great job with this one. I liked it. I like this part. Cut off his own legs. Why were we fighting again? Shigaraki crazy, dude. He's fucking crazy. This is a dope thumbnail. Hold on, dude. He fucking crazy. Oh shit. Not suppression, but liberation. Dude, yeah, I guess he I don't know about shining. My man needs lotion or something. Spinner fucking shocked. And just like that, the villains gained more allies. You know what's nice? You know what's nice? He's actually thinking of his comrades at that moment, hearing like, hey, the liberation is on your side now. The liberation is under your side. And he thinks of a flashback of what his friends, the people in his team, the League of Villains were saying about it. We could be eating food. Now he's asking like, hey, you have money. So he's a nice villain guy. He's a nice villain boy. 1 week later. Wow. So they had fodder ready for this too. All fucking planned. Now they're living good. Oh, he's still praying for Toga. Oh, look. Toga, best girl. The two most injured right here. Forced treatment made it worse. It could have been. True. Dude, they are just completely under Shigaraki. This is wild. The switch up. Look at all this, dude. This is all villains. Dude, Giganto Makio fitting in with all those people. The meta-human liberation army. You know, he's kind of not lying about Shigaraki being the only one free. Shigaraki at that point uses power freely and completely. All of these emotional restrictions, he just let loose and said, fuck it, bam! Obviously, Redestro, everyone else still has those restrictions that they feel. And the fact that they were able to witness that with Shigaraki. Dr. Hella proud right now. The Paranormal Liberation Front. Shigaraki in a fucking suit! We'll do what we want. That's true liberation. That's actually true liberation right there. He straight up listens to him. Hey, I kind of like the League of Villains name. Dude, Dr. Eggman, dude. He'd be crazy. Whoo! Wow, that was an intense episode. Oh, it's preparation time. Oh. We go back to where the heroes are, and that's the end of MVA. Let's talk about it. All right, so I know, dude, I'm gonna have to make a video obviously after the season about My Villain Academia as a whole. Let's say this, yes, MVA skipped out on a shit ton of things, but mostly they skipped out what I felt the most important piece that they missed out is the introduction of the Liberation Army. I mean, they did like a quick run through of what the Liberation was, but could have done more. It would have been cool to get its own episode. Honestly, it could have just ended there. The season could have ended there. So they could have added an extra episode just focused on the Liberation. At least that's how I feel. So they could have at least added an episode of the Liberation Army. Personally, from what I feel, that is probably the most important thing that they missed out within MVA. Pacing was really fast. I'm not gonna lie about that. But other than that, all of the information that we got is appropriate to My Villain Academia. It got straight to the point. There was a comment, and when I do make another video based off of this later, I will address this again, but I read one comment that says that they're glad that I've accepted that they're not going to add everything that's in the manga. They could just go ahead and read the manga because it's free to read. I disagree with that. I personally feel like they should still put as much information into an episode as they can. So even though I still think My Villain Academia was done pretty decently, like it's not amazing, oh my god, so it had its moments which was really cool to see. I feel like there was things that could have still been been a part of this episode that they skipped out on. And I disagree. The anime is supposed to be a straight portrayal of the manga and that's why if we're gonna play it fair, Ari Ferreta, which was an isekai series that I enjoyed reading the manga, the anime skipped out on a lot of great moments that were my favorite that I didn't like. But regardless of that, the anime was okay. It was okay. Could have been better if they added certain moments, but it was okay. This season of My Villain Academia, I mean, obviously we got one more episode, but as MVA as a whole, if I was to actually rate it, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Like a solid 6 out of 10, not a 6.5 or anything, just a 6 out of 10. The moments that needed to be put in there, like the hype moments, were all there. Certain information that would have heightened the experience of MVA would have been really, really nice to see. Obviously, people have already graded this season of My Hero Academia as shit, but you know, my opinion still stands. Like, I think Bones did a decent job of adapting what they could have adapted, but they should have adapted more. Other than that, it was really cool to see the finale fight of Destro versus Shigaraki being the true representation of liberation, right? Being able to use his power freely because he doesn't give two shits about anything. He wants to destroy everything in his path. But at the same time, I respect the fact that he was thinking of his comrades at the same time, the people that stuck by his side, because he realized, like, hey, we have no money, we're poor, we need food. And he's like, oh, okay, so if the liberation is gonna join us, and the head of the liberation is a CEO with tons of money, he can supply us with funding, he can supply us with food, he can supply us with the detonator rat technology that we can use to heighten our abilities. On top of that, not only having Gigantomachia accept Shigaraki for who he is, they also got the backing of the doctor, which is really important, and the doctor can help heighten Shigaraki's abilities as well. And now they have a large amount of people in the Paranormal Liberation Front, which is the new name of the League of Villains, which is under Shigaraki. It's just a name, he said. Obviously, they're still villains. They're just doing anything that they want freely, using their quirks as much as they want. Regardless, let me know what you guys thought about My Villain Academia as a whole, this episode. I know there's tons of you guys that still disagree with my thoughts about how I feel about My Hero Academia or My Villain Academia. I still thought it was pretty decent. Anyways, guys, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a like, subscribe, click that notification bell, my boys, and I will catch you guys in the next.
This is the end. Check it for sub because I really need to get that dough. You won't subscribe? What the hell, bruh? Stop acting like a goddamn hoe. 50k subs, call me Yami so I can go beyond my own limits. 65% are not subbed, and please, cause I know y'all are fucking with it. Sheesh, sheesh. Please sub and thanks. Stupid.